So this is the TI30XIIS, and we're going to do a really simple linear regression example with it. We have to enter the data into the calculator, so what I recommend doing is making sure you don't have any existing data in there by clearing the data. So let's go second and hit the data key for the statistics menu. We're going to scroll all the way over to clear data. You're going to hit enter. And now, in theory, that should have cleared out all the data. We've got two variables, so we need to select two var, meaning two variables, and we want to hit enter. So now it's in two variable statistics mode. Then to enter the data, you go to data, and it prompts you for your first x, which in this example is 6.7. And I like to press the down keys to scroll through the different data points. It's wanting y1, so we'll change that to 43.6, and then we'll hit down, and x2 is 5.1, and then we'll hit down, and y is y2 32.9, and then x3 is 4.2, and then 26.2, and 3.3, and 6.2. Usually, when you have one variable, statistics, it goes through here and it asks you for the x's, and then it'll say freq1 after every single x, and the program seems to just replace the freq1s with y, y5 equal 1. So don't be alarmed when those are always 1s. Okay, so once you do that, you can then go to stat var, so the statistical variables, and it's going to calculate. It says n is 5. There were 5 data pairs. This is your sample mean for the x's. This is your standard deviation, sx, for the x's. This is sigma x. I don't want to get into that, but if you want standard deviation, please do use the sx and not the sigma x. Y bar is 24.56, and it gives you the standard deviation for the y's. It gives you summary statistics, all the sums of all the x and y's, and all of that. Now for linear regression, this is all you have to work with. You get the equation of the line, which I have to write it on my calculator because it's backwards from the majority of the books that I use. Its equation is y equals ax plus b rather than a plus bx. But you just use that equation and you write down a, so a is 7.676 blah blah blah. Okay, we'll just round it to that. Times your x variable plus your b variable, which is a negative, so plus a negative, or just minus 8.2934. Okay. And then it gives you, that's your equation of the line. So if you need to predict a y given an x, you just substitute the x into this equation, predict your y. It gives you your correlation coefficient. So Pearson's correlation coefficient is equal to 0.9028, roughly, which indicates a strong, relatively strong positive correlation. From there, you can find r squared by simply hitting the squared button, and that gives you your coefficient of determination. So that's really all you get with this little calculator. It is a lot for the money, and you can find used ones of these for super cheap. So that's what you can do with linear regression. No confidence intervals with it as far as linear regression or hypothesis testing is concerned, and no p-values in hypothesis testing either. So it is a limited calculator, but if you're trapped on a desert island, it's totally better than nothing.